Hello my beautiful people, welcome to Afternoon Tea with Markie.
I am beginner digital and watercolor artist, and today I'm taking few more steps to be able to do this as my full-time job.
I actually wish I would have a little cup instead of like big mug, but honestly I have a lot to show you today, so maybe it's a good thing that I have a mug like that because it's gonna take a long time. I don't think it's gonna be longer than the previous video, but just in case, you know. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with Markie. So what today's video gonna be about? About artwork and about art which I made during my childhood and my teenage years. I went to our basement, and in a basement I had a huge box with a lot of drawings and paintings which I've made during my life. I actually keep everything what I've made, and I keep it just in case, you know. So when I create something, I keep it. I never throw it away, even when it's not nice or something. And actually I'm glad that I do it, because now after, like, you know, this is like drawings and paintings during my, you know, childhood and teenage years, and now I wouldn't have anything to show you if I wouldn't keep it. You never know what you're gonna use it for. So if you create stuff, if you have, you know, memories, pictures, whatever you have, just keep it, you know, keep it somewhere on the discs, in the boxes or somewhere, and try, if you have a space, of course, try to just, you know, like, keep it, because you never know when you're gonna use it, as I do today. I actually was struggling to come up with another video, another theme for the video, because it's actually quite challenging to actually come up with the themes, and I thought I'm gonna show you how I drew and painted during my life. So you can see that I'm not a prodigy child. And that I actually have to learn, because you'll see, you'll see. Some of them are really funny. So if you haven't made your tea yet, or coffee or smoothie, or I don't know, any drink, go make yourself a cup of tea or something and come back. We're gonna talk. I'm actually so happy that I kept all these with me, because now I can show you what my progress is. So first one. This one is actually quite depressing. This is from the first grade. I remember it so correctly, because this was actually first painting I ever made in school. So it was in my first grade. I was 6 in that time, and you can see that it's a house. It's very depressing. But I'm wondering why I painted black, because I actually like colorful stuff. Maybe I had depressing time in that time during my childhood. So this is the first one, and the house, obviously we never had a house. I was always living in a flat, and in a really small flat, and I had my room with my brothers. So yeah, it's not ideal when you have like little space and you grew up with your brothers in there and everything. I mean, it's good to be together, but you know, when you get older, you just love to have your space, right? And that's why I actually want to have like my own space, my own studio as well, in a house we're gonna build, because I just want to have my space, because I've never had that. And if I'm gonna get angry, I'm just, you know, I'm gonna go there, lock myself, and that's it. I'm gonna meditate and calm myself. So that was the first one. Second, I'm not sure how old I was when I drew that, but it was for my mom. This one was for my mom, and it's like a horse. And funny thing is, like, I named it. It's like the horse, I don't know how you say it in English. I mean the female horse, and the baby horse. And I wrote it here as well. It's in Czech language. So, and next one is kites. Can you see them? I was very creative with the shapes. Look at that. And this one, I'm not sure how old I was, but I think it could be like 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, next one. It's a killer whale. Killer whale, sorry. Killer whale. I actually had a point in my life where I painted them and drew them a lot. And this one is for sure from 1st grade. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's from 1st grade. So I was like 6 years old, and I have actually more of them here. So another one. It's actually quite fun to see the pictures. And I actually don't have them. Year by the year and year. It's all mixed. So there's gonna be some, you know, like when I was older and some when I was younger. I'm looking if there is a date. No, there's not. So this one was for my mom as well. I actually draw a lot of things for my mom. And I think, I'm not sure how old I was. Yeah, but this one looks better than the previous one, so I think I was older. Oh, killer whales. Killer whales. Here. So, another killer whales. I told you, I just had a period of time when I draw them a lot. And after I draw dolphins, I had a point in my life when I absolutely loved dolphins. It's not that I don't love them, but I was obsessed with dolphins. It means that I wanted to have everything with dolphins, okay? Here we go. I think that's me and my friend in winter, because in my country, in our country, when it's winter, we used to have a lot of snow. We still have a snow, but when I was a kid, we had a lot of snow. We had like times when, you know, we wouldn't go to school for like a week or 2 weeks because we had so much snow that the trains like weren't working properly and everything. So we had like a winter holiday because we just couldn't go to school, and also because of the heating and everything. So yeah, and I think I was actually very young here. Oh, that's when I started to draw faces. So this one is like, could be like a second or a third grade, I think. Oh my god, that's terrible. So this is second grade, and that's portrait of my mom. And I promise you, she definitely looked better. Much better. First grade, I remember this one because I'm not sure why I painted a lot of black. Well, actually I have an idea, but I'm not gonna tell you. And I actually quite like the style of it because when you draw it with a like, I'm not sure how you call it in English, but it's like, we call it like wax pastels. I'm not sure if you call it like that as well in English. And it's kind of like oily, and after you put watercolor over there, and you can, because this one was like oily, the watercolor wouldn't go on there, and it's just, yeah, I think the technique is nice, but obviously the pictures are first grade. And it's an Easter egg, the black one. This one is Little Belle, and I was in a 4th grade, so I was like 9 or 10, 9 in that time. 4th grade, and very colorful. I like that one. Oh my god, that one is actually really funny. Her head is falling off, so I'm not sure if you're really gonna see it. But this one is in the preschool. So when I drew that, I'm holding her neck because it's just okay. So when I drew that, I was like 3 or 4. But can you see her hair? It's like a black and blonde. So I remember my teacher was actually laughing at that there's 2 colors. But you know what? I knew the trends, you know? Jenny, Dua Lipa, their hair. So I was actually way ahead of them, okay? So I knew the trends. Okay, next one. Menu. Oh, 2001. 2001, it means I was 11. I was 11 when I draw these. It was in a school and we had to do like a menu. Was it in English? Yes, we had to do menu in English in my English class. And I actually really enjoy that. So here is like my menu. I'm not really sure if you're gonna see it, but there is like soup, tomato soup. I think that one is wrong. Lentil soup. Oh my god, I wrote to you. Chicken soup, garlic soup. Okay, that's not right as well. Pudding. Okay, there is a pudding as well. Pudding. So that's the thing. When you learn English in my country, a lot of times you find out that what you learned actually is not right. and you write the things differently. But after, when I started to travel and started to learn English, I actually started to learn how to say things and what that means and everything. And funny thing was that when I came back to high school, so I would travel somewhere, you know, with modeling, everything, I would come back to school and I would use the words which I learned there. And for some reason my teachers would be like, oh, you can't say that like that. Funny enough, you use it normally in a conversation, but I couldn't say it in a school, so I would get like, you know, points down because I said something what they didn't know. So yeah, apple pie, chocolate cake, dairy products, apple, banana, lemon, orange, peach milkshakes. Okay. Another one, so this one is from preschool as well, and I remember it because I really didn't like the paper. It was so soft and it was like, it just wasn't nice to draw on it, but our teachers didn't have different paper. Okay, next one. Okay, this one is actually funny. That's my horse. Can you see that? Unicorn. It looks more like a sausage dog. But yeah, with the pink hair, unicorns. In that time, they were in as well. And this one is for sure like 3rd grade or 4th grade. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so, a little bit. 1st grade, Christmas. So this was first Christmas tree I drew actually in a school. There you go. As you can see, not a prodigy child. And I painted with the wax pastels. I'm not really sure how to say it in English, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. And watercolors. And obviously Angel, but you know, somehow I always drew Angel which looked like me. So blonde hair and blue eyes. You know, I wanted to be Angel and fairy and yeah. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, so this one was like a 2nd or 3rd grade. And I actually started to draw squirrels. I really liked squirrels. And as you can see, she's red, or it's red. I'm not sure how you say it, but squirrel, it's her. This one is her. So she is red. And it's because in Czech we have red squirrels, not like in England, a grayish one. And I actually saw black ones as well. Yeah, and you can see here little you can see here little rabbits, but they are from behind, so you can see their little tails. Ah, it's cute. Oh, killer whale. Again, I told you I painted them quite a lot, but this one is true. Yeah, I drew that. Oh, I really like them. I'm not sure why I started to paint with them that much. These beautiful hedgehog, look at these. And as you can see, here is something written. Happy birthday, grandmother. So it was for grandma. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why I have, oh, okay. I think I made that for my grandma who already passed away. And I think I found it after her death. So that's why I kept it for, yeah, I'm sure it's for her. Oh, okay. So another memory. Hedgehog. Oh, and this one. So I was in a 3rd grade. So this one was actually painted for a competition. We had, what was it? It was a spring competition in my school. Yes, and there was a competition in like a talent show, and you could do anything there. You could like draw or sing or do anything, like dance. And I know I danced and I won, and I did this and I won something as well. It wasn't 1st place, but I think it might be, I think it was 3rd one. I think this one was 3rd, on the 3rd place. And I was dancing and I was singing as well. And in singing I was 2nd. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I have somewhere also like the diplomas and everything, so this is actually cute. And here's written, I wake up kids with music. So this was for another competition. I was in the 2nd grade and we actually had to draw, because we were learning, was it 2nd grade? I'm not sure when we were learning the phone numbers for, like, you know, public services, which means like firefighters, emergency and police. So it was in that time when we learned numbers, and I think it was in a 3rd grade. I actually think it was in a 3rd grade, maybe even earlier. And we had like a little competition and we had to draw something, and that's what I drew. Okay. This one is horrible, but I actually, so this one this one is a portrait of me. Okay, is there a date? It's not, but I think it's like 3rd or 4th grade, when I was like 8 or 9. And this is my painting with watercolors. Oh my god, look at that. And obviously I couldn't control them and didn't know how to use them, so it's terrible. I told you I'm not a prodigy child, look at these. So that's me in a 3rd grade, maybe 4th one. It's horrible, but whatever, I still like pink though. This is a 1st grade or a 1st grade. It's a preschool or 1st grade. I think it's preschool. And this is like a, I don't want to say huntsman. I'm not sure how you call it in English, but you know, the keeper of the like forest and woods and of the animals who are there. I'm not sure how you say it in English, but yeah. It's him. And this one, I'm actually not sure if it's supposed to be dog or if it's like a boar, but I think it's a dog. But yeah, well, preschool or 1st grade? I think it's preschool. This one is for sure like 4th or 5th grade, when I started to get better with the drawings and everything. So yeah, I actually like this one. Oh, this one is actually quite cute. So this little teddy, that one, it's actually Teddy from we had like a little magazine for kids, and there was like a, you know, different kind of drawings you could do and everything. And there was a competition for if you actually did beautiful picture with the, I can't say his name because it sounds really, really naughty in English. And I wish I could, but I'm not gonna say it. It's actually naughty. So as you can see, languages are funny because sometimes when you say something in my language, it can sound really rude in English. So yeah, and this was for competition, and we're supposed to draw something, and the winner would get like a year subscription. Year subscription of the magazine. So they would send you every month magazine with that, and I actually really wanted, because we didn't have money to buy that. This was actually magazines which I got from my friend, and I could cut it, and we didn't have money to buy them, so I wanted to win the subscription because there was a lot of stuff in it what you could like draw and create and do, and I really, really liked that, and I really, really wanted, but I didn't win. Never mind. But yeah, now I can buy myself because I'm an independent woman. Another kite. I think this one could be like 3rd grade. Yeah. Let's drink a little bit of our tea. I'm kind of wondering what actually you prepared for yourself. So let me know what you had. If you had like tea or coffee or smoothie or whatever. This one was for my mom again, and it's it's a unicorns again, and also unicorns which look like a sausage dog. So I actually should paint a horse now, right, or unicorn, and try to see. it's supposed to be like a little glove, and if you can see, that was actually my hand when I was little. So I'm not sure which grade I was in, but we should like draw gloves, which I did, but look how I grew up. That's actually quite cute. So these, and another one is winter again. So I actually draw it for my mom again. So you can see here is like a house with beautiful curtains and like a winter rabbit, birds. That's gonna be crows for sure. Snowman. Yay! Look at these. So this one is from 7th grade. So I was like 13 years old, and this was actually decoration for our classroom. So what I actually did in school, I loved to decorate our classroom, and I would spend my free time creating these kind of stuff. And this one was actually I put these into window, and I actually love to create this stuff, and after to go in the morning into school and decorate the place to make it look nice, but my classmates didn't like it, so so I did decorate it. Teachers were happy, but of course my classmates weren't, because I'm not really sure why, because it was actually quite cute and quite nice. Well, their problem, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, my first mandala ever. So this is third grade. And actually, I know mandalas are normally like round, but everyone drew it, like a circle mandala, and I just didn't want to do it as everyone else, so I did this. Ooh! So I think I was practicing because I really liked cartoons, and I really like to draw them. So I started to, draw these kind of cartoons. I'm pretty sure I watched it in a magazine or something, and after I would try to draw it. And this one is Little Bee, and I'm not sure with what I did it. It looks like watercolors, but I'm not sure. Now I'm gonna show you. So I'm not sure if you will remember or if you've seen the video, but in my second video, what's the second one? Yes, in my second video, I was talking about burnout, that I had like quite a big burnout when I was 16 years old, and that I actually, in that time, how I got from that, I started to draw and do stuff. And actually, when I was looking for, things to show you, I actually found the pictures which I drew during that time when I didn't feel good, when I had the burnout, and when I was like crying and drawing. And here it is. So I'm gonna show you. And also, they're actually quite destroyed, because when I had them in the box, I think there was like little bugs and they tried to eat them. And it's okay, you still can see them, but it's shame. So I'm gonna show you. Where is it? Here we go. So the first one is wolves. So I draw these wolves, and I had a point in my life where, when I was drawing the killer whales, I like to draw wolves, and I actually love wolves till now, so I actually love animals. And then I drew these, which is animals as well. I did these as well, again animal. And this one is like I put like a crepe paper around. I wanted to do something different. Now I feel like I should just draw it, but whatever. I still like it. So next one is Mowgli. So this is what I draw as well. So I actually, when I had the burnout, I was 16 years old. So that's what I drew when I was 16. And Mowgli. And as you can see, the animals really like the paper, and here as well, and here as well. And last picture, guys. Let me drink for that because I really love that one. So, and last picture is Chip and Dale. So, I really love Chip and Dale. I've seen everything, every how do you call it in English? You know, when they were in the group, but also when they were just Chip and Dale in the old days with the Donald and everything. So I've seen actually all parts of the series of Chip and Dale. So I drew these as well, and as you can see, the insect really like that one, which is quite shame, but yeah. Well, my problem that I left it in the basement, but I thought I actually secured it quite well, but no, I didn't. But that's the last picture. I actually, after that, I created stuff, but I didn't draw that much and I didn't paint that much because because this was when I was 16 and I was focusing on completely something else. I wanted to do music. So what I did was that I started to produce music, and I started to learn how to produce music, how to write, how to do stuff. So yeah, that's everything what I have. So as you can see, I'm not a prodigy child. What I paint now, I have to learn everything and I have to practice a lot, and I try to do my best. So once I finish this video, I have to go back to painting again and do the July Art Challenge. I have to learn a lot of stuff. I have to, you know, get better and better if I want to do it like a full-time business. And guys, thank you very much. You're actually helping me to, you know, achieve that, because I have almost 40 subscribers. Maybe I have 40 subscribers by now. And I'm so grateful for, you know, every single one of you. Thank you very much for staying till the end, because I know it's not easy to, you know, like give your time to someone who actually just started. And I'm actually hoping that my channel actually gives you a little bit of, you know, like fun in your life and a little bit of positive vibe and mood and everything, because that's what I would like to give you. And thank you very much again for staying till the end. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it till the end and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be very consistent and posting a lot of beautiful stuff. And thank you. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video, which is next Friday. Bye guys!